Welcome back to Pops and Pylons. Let's play some more Second, a roguelike card game that does not involve drawing cards, which is an interesting premise to me. This is an early access game, and I've said this before in my previous videos, two previous videos here. I just randomly found this on Steam. I've not been given this by the developer or anybody. It's just I found this on Steam. It looked promising, so I decided to check it out. This is the third episode I record before I can get any feedback from you guys. So I don't know whether you like me doing this, whether you're actually even watching these videos. I'm just going to play once more because I want to play, and let's have a look at that. I think we're going to just continue with our campaign here, if that continue button works. It does, ish. This looks really wrong though. I think we might have found an early access bug. So normally there's supposed to be like notes here, and we're supposed to have a deck. We have no deck and then no notes. What happens if I click this? I get to fight, but I don't have any cards. Yeah, it's not going to work out well. Let's go to the main menu. Let's try continue again. Nope. Alright, main menu. Campaign. Let's start campaign 3 all over because we lost to the boss last time. And we can try out a new deck here and see if those cards fit us better. So we had these cards last time, which were okay. But what do these do? Let's just play with it and check out what they do in combat. I'm interested. Nothing can stop. No, I'm going to battle with something. There was some challenge there. I didn't realize that was a thing. So what can we do? We have a laser beam. We can do 9 damage and gain stealth. It's not counted as crossing. It's also not cancelled. Okay, so the opponents can't use this to activate their crossing abilities, and there are some cards that cancel other cards, and this cannot apparently be cancelled. And once we've used it, it switches over to just a true 9 damage that can be cancelled and crossed, and then switches back to this. Okay, we have Craftsman, which does what? So if we're in a slowed state, we get a brick. I call these bricks. They probably call something else, but I call these things bricks. If we're in a slowed space, so we get state, we get as many buffs as we're slowed. And when I have 7 or more bricks, then I will flip this card into something that buffs me twice for the slows I have. Okay. This is 0 cost. So no time cost, and has no charge, it's infinite. So I can just keep clicking this? That seems... Oh no, it probably still goes. It will still get sealed, so I can only do it once per turn. Okay. And then we have this thing, the Valor Charm here, which buffs us if we do critical damage, so more 10 or more damage. This is sealed. Oh no, and this is sealed. It flips. And we get phasing ignore damage. Okay. So we don't actually have anything that gives us slow at the moment, so this Craftsman thing might not be particularly good, since we can't get breaks, nor can we get this. Interesting start. Let's see. First card is... Oh, there it is. Why did this go straight to no card? I'm confused. So I think the idea here is we run the buff, the Valor Charm, so we get to do 10 damage with the laser beam, which then gives me critical damage, and should flip this card. Yes. Well, no, it just went away. I don't quite know how this works yet. We have damage prevention, which is cool. We have this Craftsman buff. Oh, that's where it went, apparently. Oh, this is automatically on. I see. So this infinite card thing is a buff you automatically get when you have the card equipped. I understand. It still does nothing for us, but this is not a thing you have to cast and cast all over again. Just auto casts and puts itself there. Interesting. So I think what is he doing? He does something on its turn and its opponent's turn. I'm just gonna send another laser beam out there. Just get some damage done. Getting pinched, ignore damage, but still took damage. Not sure why. And we're gonna get another... We're gonna get hit for 8 total here. 2 attacks. He has 6 shields, so true damage would be nice. This is not true damage. Neither is this, so we can't really go for true damage at all. Could run the buff on the Valor Charm again, so we can prevent damage coming in. Let's run the buff. Take the double hit. Ow. We don't get the shield. Oh, we only get the shield when we do this, right? Run this. No. Still don't quite get these cards, apparently. Gonna be a big hit coming in. I hope that doesn't kill us. He prevented our damage, and we're gonna take 4, which is, I think, enough. Well, we get to live at 1, and we win, but barely. I'm gonna keep this for later. Oof, I have no idea how we're supposed to play this. That didn't work out at all. I'm gonna pass by this Abandoned Warehouse. I don't have any cards to give up right now. I only have the 3. So that doesn't seem to make much sense to me. Now it's daytime, so if we go here to the lab, then it's... Oh, we get a nighttime and a daytime lab. If we want to. Interesting. Do we feel like fighting Elite? Let's try fighting Elite. We might just die here because I still don't get this deck. So this is obvious. I use this, use 1 charge up, get the buff. Then I do the 10 damage laser beam, which turns this on. Turns the phasing on. Okay, good. And then we just run... I wonder if I just run the true the burn here, so we keep the true damage in case he shields. A Watchman sounds like they might shield. Let's do this. We ignored that attack of his. Did some damage. Took no damage. What does that do? It said 4 and 4, but it didn't say what it did. So he didn't get any shield or anything. Gotta try running this again and then just laser beam him for a lot. So the second time we do not apparently get the damage prevention thing again. Which I don't like, but I mean it's what happens, and then we just kill him, which is fine. I'm gonna keep this still. Gain max HP. That elite wasn't so hard. Card pack points. Level 6 card pack now. Now it's day again. So we kinda need to do this, then that. But we get 1 day, 1 night lab either way. So I guess we might as well do that. Yeah, let's start with the same sort of start. What do you do? When you're casting, so when he's casting on my turn, something happens. If he's damaged, he does something and he heals. Or it. Let's just run get our damage prevention buff out there. And then... I guess we just go for the true damage. We ignore that damage, we shoot. He's gonna heal a bit, attacker is gonna heal more. It's a lot more. So now I assume this is because we're using up the card, that's why we're not getting the phasing the second time. Because we're using the last charge here. I think that's the reasoning behind it. But I don't know. So guy heals up. We send out some burn. Guy hits us a bit. Takes the 6. Hits us a bit more. Does not have a healing coming, so I think we get this. Can just send out the burn damage, take some, and yeah, kill the lurker. Alright. So that's 2 rares, 2 commons. So one of the labs is going to be nighttime. So I'm going to open this now. Maybe that's okay. We get 4 cards. Let's take them all. I still don't know what the revert thing is going to do. Let's check whether we want to use any of that. This is a 9 damage attack, but that debuffs us. And also, I don't think I can even run it. Yeah, because we don't have a red slot, we can't run this. So you can put it in a red or a purple slot, but you have to have both to run it. This is a heal for 15 that then flips over to something, but I can't see what. Also, we don't have slots for that. So green slot would give us healing. Fair and square. This shields us and the enemy. That's interesting. It's probably good to time it such a way that you only hit the enemy after the shield dissipates. Okay, this does 1 damage. Then if the enemy was hurt by it, I think by it does 11 extra damage. This I like. I think I want a blue slot then from the lab. Once we can get that. And I'm probably going to apply the food poisoned rarity to one of my other cards. And I guess it's just going to be the laser beam, just for more oomph. Not sure that upgrading the Valor Charm does much. I don't know what we get rarity increases here. Oh no, it's already epic. The laser beam is also already rare, so that doesn't actually matter. So, Well, that's interesting. So it's night now. Let's turn to day. I don't know if time actually passes when you just go to the lab, or whether we can grab 2 daytime labs. That would be nice. And the desert pincer here. I'm gonna go with the buff and the laser beam again. I wish my other card did something. It's really annoying to me that it does not. Run that laser beam. What did he just run? A shield. Okay, but we have true damage. And then we get hit a bunch. He's gonna pull some of our time. No, he's not. If it was his turn, oh no, the enemy turn, and I'm his enemy, so on my turn, he's gonna pull some of his time forwards. It's a bit weird to think in the inverse with the colors here, but that makes sense. So after this happens, he gets to do 0.3 actions before it's our turn again. So that's actually gonna kill his shield, because it's gonna be his turn. So I'm gonna, I think, just run the burn damage. Then he puts the turn up front. It's his turn. The shield goes away. He puts some more turn. We get our shot off. He gets another turn pull off here, but he's no shield. I guess we just run the instant cannon. Oh, it's instant. It happens immediately. So that's cool. Didn't realize the other part was instant. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. Keep for later. So now it's day. We go to the lab. We can modify. We can assign a slot here. We wanted blue. And confirm that. Edit my deck and run covering fire in the blue slot. And close. Confirm. Ah yeah, time still passes. So we do get a night time lab. Now, would we want to apply the rarity of food poison to something else? Wouldn't really know to what, because these are already rare and I don't care for these cards. No, it's not. Let's just go to the boss. Let's fight that lynx again. So I assume if I shoot you with this, I'm gonna want to Valor Charm first, and then shoot you with a covering fire. We do 2 and 12 damage, yep, because we had the buff. We did 2 with the first shot and then 12 with the second. Now what do? You ignore seal, and if I'm crossed, you swap over to 4 burn damage. It's repeatable. Okay. I think we just want to run the laser beam. Seems good. And shoot you, and you're gonna hit me, but I'm ignoring that damage. You hit me again, and you shield up. But now I have 9 true damage. You're at 3. There's something coming in here that's lifesteal damage for 4, but that's not going to be enough. Cool. So let's laser beam. Get hit. He hits 7, and we shoot him for 9 through the shield. Excellent. Keep this for later. Max HP +5, card pack +5. Nice. Alright. Another 2 lab fight, map. Don't think we had 2 lab maps the other time. I don't see why I wouldn't start with a Valor Charm into Covering Fire here. That seems like a decent start. And then run the Laser Beam. Sure. Yeah, we hurt him in his turn, but I think that's almost unavoidable for us. So he gets to heal a bit. Also hit us for a lot. So we don't have the instant thing. Where did we get the instant thing from last time? Is that the flip side of Laser Beam? It is. So we can run Laser Beam, then he gets to heal for 8. Which is not great. So we do 9, and then what's the other side again? 9, that's 18. Yeah, it's not enough. Even if we do instant damage. So yeah, it's gonna heal up a bit and hit us a bunch more. And I don't think we get another Valor Charm off. I mean another protection there. Let's run the beam anyway, because I do want the instant damage. But I don't think doing 9 instant damage does anything here. So instead I'm going to run the burn damage, and then hope to run the instant damage at a point when he's below 9 HP. Hoping that he doesn't kill me first. He does not. There's 5 burn damage coming in, which would almost kill us, but we get the instant, and then it's over. 2 epics, 2 commons. I'm going to still keep this for later, I think. And we want to do it before we get into the lab, so we know what card slot to choose. Also, this would have been a good reason. Well, we have some cards. Let's put something in the altar. Let's offer you something from my inventory. I think I'd offer you this rare. We get some max HP for it. Doesn't really say how much, but hey. Now it's nighttime. If we do this, it's going to be daytime, and then we open the pack maybe, and then we go into the lab. That makes sense to me. Nighttime Desert Pincer. When a shield type card has been activated, he can, but we will not. So let's do the same thing we always do. Let's run with the Covering Fire buffed for a big oomph at the start. Then run the Laser Beam so we do get access to that instant damage. Are you the guy who's pulling my turns? No, you're just shielding. We have true damage though, which is fine. And then during his turn, his shield will be gone anyway. So we can run the true damage here, and then could just pop the instant here, but that wouldn't kill him because he has 6 shield. But I'm going to start up the burn damage, and that should kill him now. Yep, there we go. So I'm going to open the card pack. We get a bunch of cards. Protect Charm, which ignores damage once. We had that last time. Another thing that works when you're slowed, and it's a permanent buff thing. We still don't have anything that slows us though. Debuffs, not slow. This works on debuff. The other one worked on slows. Okay. This is just 5 damage on a red card, and this does something on various different negative states, none of which we have. Give debuff, ignore debuff. I have no idea what this means. Not a clue. Take it. And then see if we can do anything to our deck. I don't think we can. We could run the Protect Charm, but we can't run it in place of the Craftsman because that's yellow, a yellow slot here. We could run the Protect Charm here. So once we use the Valor Charm once, we can then use Protect. That seems decent. I have no clue about these cards. They certainly have a reason for their existence, but I don't know what they mean. So we could take a red slot that would allow us to run Zealot, which would give us a debuff, which would then allow us to use the debuff thing on the curse. But I don't know, this is 9 cast time. And it gives and ignores debuff. I don't know if that means debuff is ignored for this card. I just get more debuffs? That seems... Bleh? Or give? Do I hand over my debuffs to the enemy? Well, that's probably what's happening here, right? It's curse, so I take my debuffs and give them to the enemy. Maybe. It could be what happens. So you run Zealot and then you run Curse and then the enemy is debuffed. For 0.9 seconds time, that's a long freaking time. This is just a 10 damage hit. Right now. Which is right now not bad. And this, when we're debuffed, we gain bricks. When the enemy is debuffed, we gain bricks. It's debuffed and then... It flips over at 5 bricks, and then when we're debuffed, we do damage. And when the enemy is debuffed, we do damage. Funky. Can't really run it. I mean, we could grab another purple slot and run these things. But then we have nothing to actually cause debuff right now, so we would need the Zealot. We could just grab a turquoise thing and grab some shielding. This seems like... It could be a fun deck, but it doesn't seem like we have the ingredients yet. We just grab a red slot and just punch people. It's probably fine. Oh, it's nighttime? I thought it was daytime. Damn it. Well, in that case, we're going to transfer the rarity of one card to another. I think I'm going to try to make this Protect Charm. Transfer second slot's rarity to the first slot. So we grab the Protect Charm, which is only common. Not inventory, deck. You. And then we go to my inventory and we grab one of these epic cards. It's going to run Curse here. I don't think we're building that deck today. And then we upgrade the Protect Charm to this, which is just 1-time unit cheaper. I mean, it's nice to be 1-time unit cheaper, but that's not a lot. It's not a big buff at all. What if I was to run from my deck? No, from my inventory. If I was to upgrade Zealot. It's 2 more damage. Meh. Doesn't get an extra charge either. At least it doesn't look like it does. So that's not impressive at all either. Let's just upgrade our thing here, our Protect Charm. Seems fine. With a curse, be epic, confirm. Confirm. And now we want to make sure to hit this at daytime though. I don't know why we didn't. Must have missed something. So it is daytime now. Again, I think I want to run the Valor Charm into Covering Fire. Into... There's no way we don't do it on his turn. Could run this 2 burn damage first. Yeah, make most use of his turn. So we run 2 burn damage on our turn, and then we run the laser beam to make most use of the time units on his turn. He gets to heal, he gets to hit us, we get to hit him. I think I kind of want to run this Protect Charm. And he heals. And then we... might as well Valor Charm into this thing, into this thing. Again, make most use of our time units, or the enemy's time units in this case. Get hit, and then I think I kill you here. You don't heal, you hurt me for 10, which is a lot, but we can take it. So hit you for 4, and then instant hit you for 9. Alright. Keep for later. And then it's day now. If we do this, it's night. If we do this, it's day. And then this should be a day lab. At least that's how it worked last time we played. Kind of want to do this first. I have new cards? No, I don't. Kind of want to do this first. Maybe I want this first. Better cards. Yeah, let's do more cards. We can beat an elite, right? The Watchman, who did not cast any shields last time. So maybe we don't have to sit on our true damage. Don't remember what he actually did. Do a small attack first. It's only 2 damage. And then run that laser beam, sure. Something just applied to us, but I don't know what. Still find it very hard to follow the things that are happening if you don't get time like now to check the timing. Alright, here we see that there's going to be an attack for 6 coming in next turn. That gives him 1 debuff, and then that flips to... No, if crossed, it flips to doing more damage. Does it mean if I cast something now, I will take more damage? Would it count as crossed? But I can't pass a single unit of time, so I guess I'm casting something. And that's gonna be... Can run 2 of these and then run the laser beam, I guess. And we only took the 6, so that didn't count as crossed. Run you again. And then run that laser beam. And something applied to me again. He had a thing that blocked my attack, unfortunately. And now we get some damage on us. This does 8 damage. I think I'll just burn you twice here. And then you die. Yep. Keep for later. Max HP plus 3. The chest, useful things, card pack point plus 3. No, it's night. Oh, did I just screw everything up? I think I did. Damn it. Maybe we have to do the boss before... No, we can't do the boss before the labyrinth. We get to the next thing. Yeah, I just screwed things up. I should have done the elite, but not opened the box. Then timing would have worked. I'm gonna hurry. I have no idea what I need to drag into this. It does look red, so maybe I take a red card. Like... Like this Zealot here. Confirm, see what it does. Wasn't effective at all. Door wouldn't budge. Alright, no idea what I would have to do there. No, you guy. Prototype. I think he's the guy that killed us last time, right? Prevented all my stuff on his turn. I think that's what happened. Feel like that's what I remember. Run the usual covering fire gambit. So does it mean I cannot laser beam here? Because it's going to prevent it? I don't know. Let's run the burn damage so we can see. Yeah, exactly. So at least if he has exactly 2 turns, he can definitely prevent things. Now he's going to steal my turn. So I assume that whatever I start here is going to be blocked again. So I'm going to run you. You did not block that. So that gives me a window to run a full-on laser beam. Because he doesn't have any time to block anything in there. We still some more time. Still don't know how his blocking actually works, which is a bit annoying. Also, we're gonna get burned for 6 here, but I guess that's fine. That's gonna go off before my Protect Charm, if I Protect Charm here. I think I still want 1 up. And then I think what I do here is just run the burn so he can't block it. And then block his attack. And then run a big attack on this turn when he cannot block. Yeah, we take 6. But we also do a bunch. And then we have the instant 9 that should kill him. Alright. Don't quite understand how his blocking works yet, but this sort of worked out. Can I check the map while I'm here? I can. Probably have to open the pack now or not open it at all for the boss. Let's keep it for later. Let's go to the lab. It's night. No, it's daytime now. Maybe they changed that between me recording yesterday and me recording today. Feels like it worked the other way around last time. Okay, it's fine. I wanted daytime. And I think I want red still, right? So I can run Sword Dance. It's just damage, but it's quick damage. It's quick 10 damage. Which is nice to have access to. The shielding. Let's grab a red. See what that does. Confirm, edit deck. Put a red in there. And close. Confirm. Fight that boss. Betrayer. I don't think we have fought Betrayer yet. I'm gonna start with my patented opening. We get the same damage bonus if we do Sword Dance, but I think I still want to do Covering Fire here. Because we're guaranteed to get the hit in right now. And then I can Sword Dance him. Sure. For another 10 damage. And then run a Laser Beam in his turn. Hopefully he does not block it. He does shield. And shot me. Quite a bit. He shot me. 13 damage. We can do 9. 9. And then 4. No, we could do 4 and then 9. Because right now we're crossed. 4 and 9 is 13. And that's going to work out perfectly. This does not. Okay, yeah. So let's use the crossing bonus on this. And then do the 9. And get the kill in. Nice. Boss dead. Pack level 7, keep for later. Yeah, there's +5 bonus on the card pack. No, we're 13, so after the next fight we're probably gonna open that pack. Because it's almost maxed out. But let's see here. Another Desert Pincer. The enemy variety does not seem insane yet, although we're not deeply into the game, so maybe there's more. And it's early access, right? So, Protect Charm, Covering Fire... bunch of damage on you, run some Sword Dancing, I think, and then run the Laser Beam. Laser Beam. It's annoying if you click on the text, it does not actually do the thing. Okay, blocking against him is really bad because he does multi-attacks. I think I get the instant damage after I cast the Laser Beam here, so I can just Laser Beam and then do the instant, yeah. That's a pretty big 1-2 punch there on that Laser Beam. So if we continue here, we get more legendary cards. I think we can do one more. One more buff. What's this? Can move to any nearby areas of all portals. So we could use the portal to jump to here. No idea why I would. No clue. And I'm not going to pay for that. I want to do these things. I mean, sure, the enemies get more HP, but we also get more cards. Let's do the math again. Lab. So it's going to be night after this, day after this, night after this, and then, as it seemed to be, day. Which we don't want anymore. Let's go night, day, night. Broken Robot. Do you have anything to give you? Yeah, maybe the shield thing. Deal. I'm gonna give you fair and square. See if that does anything. Not my thing. No idea what these things want. Should probably take notes on what works. Assuming there's no wiki yet, or wiki, to look it up. Let's just kill this Dimension Raider first, if we can. Get a Sword Dance out. Get some Laser Beamage going. Did you just... He got some sort of buff. And now we get a shot up. And what's happening here? While this is casting, he's going to ignore damage. And this seems to say... I have no idea what this means. -4. Does it just kill 4 of my time units? I'm just gonna run a small attack here, see what happens. It's probably gonna be blocked. Yep. And then we can get a big attack in. Do you want to start with the smaller one, make use of his time? I think I do. Let's run a burn into a laser beam. He got something up there, which went away too fast for me to see. And now we have the instant attack. And he's not casting the block thing, or is he? He's doing some time things. No, I think he's dead. Goodbye, Dimension Raider. I think 2 legendaries, 2 epics. Good enough. What do we get? We get gasoline, which slows us. Half a turn slow, wow. And then seals to become. Select card, exhaust selected card. Burn damage equal to cast time of the selected card times 2. And ignore slow. Okay, so we can somehow burn a card and do a lot of damage with that card. Not that we have green right now, so we can't really do anything with green. Same goes for the heal here. It's just a double heal and a big shield that ignores crossing and does this end of enemy turn, shield 0, now shield. I have still no idea what this means. Oh, maybe I keep my shield through the enemy's turn. Maybe that's what it says. Now shield is like... So the number currently would be 0 because we don't have any shield right now. We're not even in combat. But it would be... You would gain as much shield at the end of the enemy turn as you have. So you essentially get to keep your shield around. I see. I think I get this card now. So you get shield and then you get to keep that until it's used up. That's not bad. We don't have a slot for it, but it's not bad. Maybe we do move our... We could change our sword dance slot into a blue slot. I think we can change colors. Let's just go here and see what happens, what time it is. I assume it's gonna be... If it's nighttime now, I think it's gonna be daytime. No, it's not. Okay, now it's back to what I'm used to? I don't understand. Do I have any card that wants a rarity? I like Covering Fire. I would... How about I upgrade that? With like a... Oh, I didn't see this one. So this copies the card an enemy is casting. Interesting. Let's just give up on the shield. This is +1 damage, and that's it. Ah, that's extremely lame. Considering I'm giving up my bunker. What does this do? Oh, that's +2 damage, right, on the bunker? Yeah. I mean, +2 is better. What else could we upgrade? I mean, I guess the Sword Dance. If we were to keep red. That's 4 more damage. Sure. Confirm. Let's see this copy card. I want to try that out. I don't know what it does on seal, because once again we can't see this here. No things I can press to see it either. I'm gonna run it instead of the Protect Charm for a bit. See how that works. I'm gonna keep this one up in case we need to modify a lab thing. Dropout. So, Mr. Dropout, I'm gonna Valor Charm, Covering Fire. To do when enemies in slowed state, opponent is casting on my turn. I'm gonna cast on your turn either way, so I guess we're just gonna have to live with that. Him getting whatever buff that's gonna give him, and shoot you. No, we shot some shields, and then what? Okay, this gives him 1 shield, and 1 shield after a second. That's pretty bad. No chaser. I wouldn't mind copying. So this is... Why does it do nothing now? Let's cast this copy, see what happens. Just nothing? But But now we have Chaser here. Oh, I just copy the card. I don't actually get the effect immediately. I just copy it, so I have the card now. Okay. So I can Valor Charm again. Into... Did we lose our buff? No, we're still buffed. Into... what? He's gonna slow me after this. See what that does to our laser beam. Yeah, it moves it to our last turn, unfortunately. So we can't actually take another thing. At least we're not casting on his turn now, so we can't activate whatever that was that he did activate with that. And then we could use his own Chaser to kill him. There's more damage coming in here. But that's fine. Let's just use this, because I want to use his own card to kill him. That's all. Pop. And keep for later, and continue. Another dropout. So copy. Maybe I don't like it as much as I thought. I thought it would just do the same thing as the card that the enemy is currently casting. But if it just gives me the card, then... So actually I shouldn't be running Sword Dance here, because I can buff once more, right? So what I should do is run the burn damage into the laser beam. And he's gonna shield up and do some damage to my shield, take some damage, do some more damage. And now I could copy once again the Chaser if I wanted to. And I do want to, so I can get the Valor Charm back. Let's copy that Chaser. And run the Valor Charm. Take that hit. Sword Dance you for a lot. And then... I mean, slowing the enemy isn't bad. But then we don't get to cast our laser beam. It's probably fine. No, it's not what I meant to cast at all. I meant to cast the Chaser. Whoops. So we take some more damage for no reason. It's gonna be another 8 hit on us coming in here. And he gets 1 shield. But if we do 9 true damage, that does not matter. Let's do that. Take the damage and shoot you. This is one thing that I think Slay the Spider's better than this game so far. The fact that you... Okay, just... Did I open this? I did not mean to open it. Damn it. Shouldn't be talking and playing at the same time. Might as well run this, I guess. That's actually pretty cool. If you're buffed, it does 8 damage. Okay. Right, what Slay the Spider does better than this game, I think, or I feel, is to... Stop playing and talking things. Yes, that health matters, right? Because you heal up after every battle, which is, I mean, nice for the player, I guess, but it makes it a lot less important to play optimally, as long as you get the enemy killed somehow. And that, I like that about Slay the Spire, that it's a lot about resource management, and here it's not really about resource management, at least not yet. So you do something when you're slowed, when I'm casting on your turn, and when you hurt me. None of which I'm a big fan of. Let's shoot you a bit with this. And... I think I can use my Sword Dance because I have this multi-shot to use with the buff. So I'm going to use Sword Dance. And then I'm going to start channeling the laser beam. Charging my laser. He ignored my damage, unfortunately, Mr. Watchman. What are you casting? Oh, you're casting Covering Fire. And I can't stop it, but I can copy it. Wish I could stop it, because that's a lot of damage. We could prevent the 1 damage, then we would not take any. But now we'll just take it. What's that? 13 damage. Oh well. So we copied his Covering Fire. This, we're crossed, but not... Yeah, it doesn't quite work out the way I wanted to. Would like to get the buff on 3 things here, but we don't. Let's just run his own covering fire onto him. Is that correct? Probably not. Now what? Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Could most likely have killed him here somehow. I'm gonna just run this. He's gonna probably block it, I assume. Yep. But that takes some of his time, and then we can instant kill him on our turn. Pop. Copy is still not my favorite card. Keep for later is what I meant to click earlier. Buff that chest. Now we're looking to go here at probably nighttime. So let's do this. Warehouse. I'm gonna still try to close this or do something. Maybe I need a green card. It looked like I maybe need a green card. Let's just run the chain healer in here. See what that does. Not effective at all. No. This door we haven't figured out yet. And I think I screwed up times again. I don't get this timing thing. Let's run the usual thing. Valor Charm into covering fire. Into Sword Dance because I'm going to use the second charm with the multi-shot. And then just charge my laser. Get pinched. Rampaged upon a lot. Can't copy anything, so we can't really... I mean, can still cast copy, just to make it be gone. We're also not crossed. Just run another laser beam here. Hope he crosses us next turn. Can almost kill you, but not quite. I'm just gonna run the big slow burn damage here. Take a hit. You shield up, but that's fine. Didn't even shield up. It looked like you did, but you didn't, so we can just instant damage you to death. All my plans not even necessary. Keep for later. Now it's daytime. If I go to the lab now, I will get to choose another color here, which I don't want. So let's do one more thing. A landslide. Do. Still don't know what card to put in there. Or landslide we haven't done yet anyway. Let's just check gasoline, because I'm not going to run that. That doesn't do anything. 2 time units passed. Okay, so this makes monsters stronger and pass some time. Nighttime lab is okay. Modify, I'm going to... Am I even? I said I wanted to, but I don't actually know that I do. I have 2 epics left over. Might as well make something epic, right? Like using laser beam a lot. Using covering fire. Let's do the covering fire. That's just 1 damage upgrade though. We're only using it once. How about the laser beam? If I upgrade you with a void essence. You do the same damage. And then flip to the same damage. Oh, the casting time gets better. Okay. Yeah, I take that. I take that. Confirm. Portal. Pass by. Do 1 more event fight, I think. Armed man. You hit myself from a stranger armed with a cannon. I hit myself? You hit myself? That doesn't make sense. If you can attack before him, you might be able to run away. But I don't want to run away. Do I? Counteract. Drag card you want to use to the empty box. Do I have? I have this protect charm that I kind of don't want to lose. Eh. Nothing you could do. Okay, that just wasted a card of mine. That's unfortunate. Let's fight Dawdler here. Oh, you're cute, Dawdler. Look at him. Or her. It. So cute. Probably gonna kill me. Valor Charm into covering fire. Into... I think still the Sword Dance. And then the laser beam. You're gonna hit me, but it doesn't hit. And you're almost dead already. And you're crossing me. Dominant Anger. 14 damage, heal 14, and slow yourself. Would like to kill you before that happens. Can I? We have happens on the 7th unit of time. We can copy, then Valor Charm, then multi-shot for enough damage. So I'm going to copy, just to get copy out of the way. Valor Charm. And now multi-shot does 15 damage because we're crossed, because this is still casting. We have the buff, and we buff everything. And then hit you for 15. Chapter 3 done. Ooh, with an image at the end. I scoured the entire area, but I couldn't find even a small trace of the torn fugitives. It's very easy to read here. This is almost like being exiled if I can't return until I find those torn fugitives. Wait, what is this noise? Ooh. Something happening. Am I supposed to click here? I guess I am. Giant portal to somewhere else, alright. And then loading screen. Okay, so that probably brings us to campaign 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you've seen here, try hitting those like and subscribe buttons. It really helps me. If you're new to the channel, came here from Second, you know, I do a lot of EU Floor Let's Play. There's a bunch of archived Slay the Spire Let's Plays, which is maybe more your thing. And if you do like me playing Second, then make sure to tell me that in the comment section. And of course, hit those like and subscribe buttons so I can make more of that. Because for now, I think I'm done until I see you guys' feedback. And then I'll decide whether you guys want more or not. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.